That was. There's more to the movie, of course. That was only.
It goes from head right through up to the toe and back again. From head to toe.
Oh, yeah.
And you notice the women always giggle. It was shown at the Cannes Film Festival, and he got an ovation, believe it or not. And but the women always giggle like mad, especially as it's getting higher.
Yeah. Just before it was getting very interesting, you know, I mean, sort of.
It was just getting interesting, but of course we're on TV.
Yes, this is television, after all.
This isn't Channel 13, is it?
I didn't even know you could.
More! Steady rolling. Aye. I don't
when the censor found out the movie was called The Fly, you can't imagine what he thought.
Imagine.
Maybe you can. The Fly. You must have done an enormous number of retakes to get The Fly to do.
We had an enormous number of flies. In fact, the credits are almost as long as the film, because there's so many people catching flies from the back of dirty New York restaurants and things like that. And then we were catching them in the room. Yeah. The girl was very good, and her name was Virginia Lust.
Virginia Lust, L-U-S-T?
Yeah, L-U-S-T. Get out of that.
Did the movie lead to other roles for her or The Fly?
I should hope so. Well,
after 2 years of making movies, we made about, say, 12 together and apart. And we finally got deals here with people called Genesis in America and somebody else in Britain. And they'll be going around all the different colleges. So before, our films haven't really been seen, so nobody really knows that we're filmmakers. Yeah. We've had them in Cannes Festival. They did all right in there. We had them in the Edinburgh Festival. There's a chance they're going in the New York Festival. They're definitely going in the San Francisco Festival. And they should be later this year starting to, about 5 of them probably will tour America. So
you're serious about film?
Oh, sure. Film is, well, it's like recording, only with your eyes, you know. You just make it visually, and it's just as interesting. And to combine the both is really interesting.
How would you feel about me if I were to ask if Bottoms was shown at the Cannes Festival?
Bottoms wasn't, no.
That was a bad joke.
That was a joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, that answers my question.
Yes, we'll be back after this.
No, wait a minute. Will you explain the people in the bags before the evening is out?
Yes.
Not now, but before the evening is over.
Are you going to tell a story of how you started the bag event?
Yes, well, that was when some composer was going to visit me from Europe, and I was sort of, you know, I didn't really want to meet because I'm basically a very shy person. And then I thought, well, you know, people don't believe me when I say I'm very shy, but we're both actually. And then I thought, no, I don't want to meet him, but then there wasn't anything I can do. So finally, he was coming, and it was about an hour before he was coming, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I just, you know, out of desperation, made a bag, and I was in the bag when he came to visit me.
An all-over bag or just over your head?
All over.
All over.
Yes.
That's
and
a terrific
so he was saying,
idea.
well, where's Miss Ono and all that? And, oh, yes, well, it's you, is it? And all that. And he was pretty calm about it because he's heard of my work and all that. So he thought, oh, is this your, you know, musical piece or something? And, I mean, it was very comfortable, you know, because then I didn't have to be seen, you know. I could see him, but I couldn't.
And there's no prejudice. If people are in bags, you know, if a black man goes for a job in a bag, if everybody had to go in a bag for a job, there'd be no prejudice, you see. You'd have to judge people on the quality within, you know, and we call it total communication. We were asked to make a film for Austrian TV, which we did, called Rape, which wasn't a rape, but it was called Rape. It was rape by camera, in fact. And when we went to Austria to show it, we did a press conference there in a bag, and it was great because all the press came in, you know, and they never saw us. We were just both in a bag, and they interviewed the bag, and they're saying, "Oh, is it really you? And what are you wearing? And will you sing a song?" And that. And why us? And they said, "What is this?" I said, "It's total communication." They said, "But why did you pick on us? We've never seen a Beatle." And it was beautiful. And they were saying, "Do you realize the Habsburgs lived here?" And we're saying, "Yeah, so." And it was a great press conference, and they all had a very serious conversation with the bag. And next day, the headlines in Austria were, you know, the show of bag, and all the important press men all just talking to it. So those are in the audience. We have 2 friends which are
who are in fact in bags.
See, we thought of a thing that we must take a break now. Yes.
That's right. We will take a break, and we will get to them after that. Stay with us.
If you could take the tough food stains on your dishes and break them into tiny balls, they'd roll off your dishes, right? Well, that's what Calgonite does in your dishwasher. You see, Calgonite's unique formula breaks up tough stains like chocolate and spaghetti into tiny balls and rolls them off your dishes right down the drain. So with Calgonite, your dishes are more than spotless. They're clean, too.
New York traffic, a real nightmare for taxis any time of the day. Meet Louis Cohen. He fights that traffic for a living.
You know, the secret in this business is to keep rolling. That's why I've been using STP oil treatment in all my kids for over 6 years now. That's over 300,000 miles without a single starting problem or engine repair.
Take a tip from a cab driver. Have your service station add STP to your car's oil and run smoother, cooler, quieter, longer.
One of these chairs is really a fabulous new Strato-Lounger low-back recliner. It's got everything. Living room styling. Fabrics like amazing Herculon or Scotchgard velvets. Hidden headrest. Built-in ottoman. Perfect for you or your 6-footer. So will the real Strato-Lounger low-back lie down? Funny, it didn't look like a recliner. Be sure you see the genuine Strato-Lounger low-back at fine stores everywhere. In a style for every decor.
Some of the best tasting things in the world come from Latin America. Bananas, chocolate, coffee. Some of the best tasting cigar tobacco comes from Latin America too. Dutch Master cigars are made with tobacco from 4 Latin American countries: Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Colombia, and Brazil. Taste a slim Dutch Masters Elite. The 4 countries make a world of difference.
Would everyone wearing a bag please step up here so we could see what, the 2 people in the second row? I've never had guests...
Let it down, mate. You can see your legs there. What's going on?
Can I help you adjust your... There we are.
Now, see, if they were going for a job, you see, and you say, oh, what are your qualifications?
How do you do?
And what color are you? And are you Christian or are you Hebrew? And yeah, you got the job.
Mm. Let us know when you're through voting. You know, I have no idea what sex either of you is, and I assume you do.
Well, you see, you could go in the bag and make love to one of them and find out.
I would, but this is a very short segment.
Oh, I see, okay. Do you want to go off again, then?
If we had more time.
Yes, I know.
Oh, they're leaving.
Scene 1, you've seen them all.
Wait, one thing. One thing. You will speak to me. It's funny because I don't know where to look. I don't know if your nose or your eyes are here.
Come back here.
Are you a lady?
Yes, I am.
Would you hold where you are for just a moment? Just stay where you are. I'm offering you a glass of water.
I don't drink water.
You don't drink water?
We did an interview.
Have I made a social faux pas?
No, I think it's all right, because you don't know whether she's powering or phoning in there, do you? So it's all right. You see, we did a talk show in England, and every time the man wanted to talk about Beatles, the interviewer, because I'm fed up talking about them, I asked him to go in a bag, and he did it. And the interviewer, the Dick Cavett in England, he was in the bag all the time. So every time the camera panned to him, the audience broke up so he could never get the questions out. It's a very good show. Yeah. Hello.
Thank you for being here.
All right. Charming.
Can you find your way down now? Okay.
You look very nice.
Yes, you're looking a little pale, but very nice.
They could be changing film, of course.
They could be doing anything in there, for all we know.
That's what it's
about. We will be right back after this message. Where we are.
Daddy, this is Harold, the bulb I've been telling you about.
He doesn't look like one of us standard bulbs.
He isn't. He's a General Electric soft white.
Does he glare and cast shadows like we do?
Of course not. GE soft whites aren't as glary.
Well, how can we be sure he's a GE bulb, my dear?
Show him, Harold. Ooh, see?
I never thought any daughter of mine would marry a man with a tattoo.
General Electric soft whites. They couldn't glare less.
Off the coast of California and Alaska, scattered remnants of a rare and endangered species still live. Little is known about the sea otter. Jacques Cousteau and his divers film for the first time the life of this shy sea mammal and study what is essential for its survival. The unsinkable sea otter, a part of the undersea world of Jacques Cousteau.